my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. When we talk about divorces, a lot of times the question comes up, can we get a divorce but not split a particular asset? Is there something that we can do to sort of get our union of marriage dissolved, but at the same time leave the assets as they are? Now, why would somebody want to do this? Well, I suppose there's different reasons depending on what the asset is. So for example, if the asset is a business, the parties may want to keep the business where it is because it's doing well and just keep taking salaries or doing what they're doing with some plan to divide it later on. That's a possibility. Another possibility is, let's say there would be some sort of tax triggering event if something was liquidated, so therefore they don't really want to split it up. They just want to divide the interest in it, but not actually the item. I suppose that may be a reason, but there are ways around that. Generally speaking, though, when you get divorced, you're splitting assets as well as dissolving the marriage. So the parties have to understand that ultimately assets are going to have to be divided. And why? Because it could turn out that later on down the road, maybe something happens where somebody actually needs the money. They have a house, they were going to divide it. Now, you know what? They have a financial thing, they got 100,000 equity, they want the money. So in that situation, they may need it. So the court has always felt that rather than do things piecemeal, grant a divorce, but leave the children unaccounted for, leave the money and assets unaccounted for, the court is always a fan of, for judicial economy, getting it all done. Let's just get it done and say, are we getting divorced or not? If we are, that involves custody, parenting time support, division of assets, division of liabilities, insurance issues, pension issues. Let's just take care of all those things at once. That's generally what the court does. Is it possible for the court to just grant a divorce and not deal with the splitting the assets? I suppose theoretically it's possible. But in the real world, it is not what the courts typically do. It is not what the courts want to do. And generally speaking, probably not a good idea because of things that could come up in the future. If you have any questions about your case, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.